The biggest news of the week is that Manchester City is suing the EPL. Now, if there's any other way to prove that you're guilty, that's the way to go. My name is Innocent Manyenga, and I'm joined by Bevan as well as Valentine. Big news, right? Manchester City is suing the EPL. And like I just said, if you want to prove to everyone that you're guilty, sue the EPL.
Serious, you couldn't have put it any better, because that's an indirect admission of guilt, because you are not denying the charges. You are saying that the rules are not fair.
Yes.
So meaning you are agreeing that you have transgressed the rules. So they're literally admitting it, but in a very subtle or sublime way.
We can't be saying that they're guilty. It's them challenging the system. It's a system that is totally wrong and against UK laws. Because what they're challenging is the FA laws that are against competition and are not aligned to the UK laws. That proves to be problematic. Remember, these are big investments. These are big institutions that come in and invest, and it is the English Premier Soccer League that needed investment. And you get, the Arab world coming into English football and investing heavily, and now becomes problematic altogether.
Did they deny the charges?
They're not that.
Yeah, and
I need
to that.
A simple
You're
answer.
using an assumption.
No, it's not an assumption. No, Valentine, it's not an assumption. I'm saying a simple,
innocent till proven guilty.
A simple question.
What happened to innocent
answer my simple question.
Yes.
Answer my simple question.
Yes, answer the question.
Did they deny the charges?
Yes, they denied the charges.
When? Quote me the day and the statement that they put out denying the charges.
When we say when they deny the charges, they allow the investigations to carry on because they know they're not guilty.
Guys,
they allow the investigation to get.
Valentine,
bringing in the case.
They are on record as suing the FA.
Yes, they're
suing the FA. What are they suing the FA for?
For unfair law practices.
Unfair law practices.
Yes.
What are they saying about their laws, unfair law practices?
They are saying your laws are not aligned to the nation's laws.
Wait.
They're not aligned.
My question,
Yes.
Valentine, is that their case is going to be heard in November, isn't it? If I'm right. Their case is going to be heard in November. These charges have been there for the past 4 odd years. Why didn't they take the EPL to court?
It's them stalling the process. It's them trying to divert.
It won't be sub judice this case, as it were. Why they are suing the FA is the FA has had these cases hanging for far too long. They're saying it is affecting our investment. It is affecting the way we play.
What investment? The way they play.
Yes.
They've
won 4 on the total. How have they been affected?
Come on, they've been taken to the final day by Arsenal. Please, that's so wrong. They're used to winning for the longest. Come on. Come on, you guys. They are used to winning with 4 games to go.
Talk of disrespect.
It's not even disrespect.
You're hearing him.
It's not even disrespect.
You guys, okay.
It has affected their way of play and how they recruit players.
Wait, but you do realize that if they do win this case, that means the clubs that have multiple clubs that feed into their clubs, that means that they can go ahead and the players can move freely. That means teams like Manchester City will be moving around players willy-nilly. And
you cannot know how it has affected their business.
You cannot
their way of doing business.
You cannot.
It's unfair for teams like Wolves, Newcastle.
Yes, you cannot have that situation. You cannot have that situation obtained.
Do you know that Newcastle is the richest club in terms of their investment in English football today?
Can I ask you something?
They are.
Can I ask you something?
Yes, with Arab
listen, you said they are the richest club.
Yes.
Right? You have to understand the premise of these laws. The premise is the monies that you have, these monies should revolve in football, should be from football, made in football, used in football. Let me finish.
Why look for investors? Why look for investors? When clubs can do that.
But those investors are loaning out.
Let me finish.
Finish.
Where did Newcastle make this money? You claim they're the richest, and I will not dispute that.
Yes.
From where did that money come from?
From the investment. The investor that when you make business, the law of England, the law in England, in the UK, tells you that you are rated according to the investment. All right. and how much somebody's got and how much somebody is worth. All right, for you to say, okay, you can afford this. You know, when say what's his name, the new half owner of Manchester United,
Jim Ratcliffe.
Jim Ratcliffe, when he came in, he had to be the billionaire that he is for him to be able.
No, that guy is coming to something that is already.
You see,
you know,
but if he
you're
wasn't,
so
but
sustaining.
you agree,
You know,
if he wasn't a billionaire,
Wait,
He was a billionaire. He has always been.
I'm saying if he wasn't a billionaire,
Yes.
you wouldn't be in the position that he is. So is Ted Boyle. That's the
You
same
did-
thing.
in what position?
You have to have
In
the
what
money
position are you talking about?
to have the shares that he's got in Manchester United.
No,
Yeah, but wait. With
That's the
Sir
investment.
Ratcliffe, it was not a matter of investment. It was a matter of administration. That's why he's in there, because the way football was run,
It's about his money, isn't it?
What man?
It's
Manchester
about his
United
money.
were not
It's about
in
his money.
Manchester United were
No,
not
no,
in a
let's get-
position. They were not desperate for money for
guys,
information.
Guys, wait. Let's see. Let's agree on this. You will be in that position without the money that he's got. You can't get somebody who's worth a couple of 100,000 to say, okay, you're an astute administrator. Now we can put you in that position that he is. But because he's worth a billion,
no,
more than $1 billion,
Valentine.
then he gets into that position.
Valentine.
Can we agree, gentlemen, that Man City fighting the EPL, taking the EPL, is going to be bad for football in England?
It's never going to be bad for football. It's allowing, you know, the oligarchs of football to be nipped in the bud and to allow, you know, what we call the open market system, where you allow investment to come in. If you're worth it, you've got the money.
He's talking of oligarchy, which Manchester City is turning out. They are turning out to be one.
Yes,
you get it. So you want an even playing field. You don't want. You know, Manchester City can
I'll bring
can
you back
go.
to the competition
Let me
laws
finish.
of the
Let
United
me
Kingdom.
finish.
What they say.
Manchester City will go and buy Kylian Mbappe. They will go and buy everybody.
Whomever.
They can buy Real Madrid for all the Real Madrid is, because they've got money that is coming from where.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day,
Guys,
you have to have laws that
do the
for the
competition
spirit
laws
of
in
competition.
UK say?
The
All
spirit of competition has to be prevailed. There has to be preserved, to say, okay, we have to have you know the EPO has been probably the most competitive sporting platform that I've seen, because
it's being managed elsewhere. That's the challenge that is there.
Anyways,
what is being managed
we
elsewhere?
won't
So that
listen,
it looks
guys.
competitive. It's a
no,
farmers league.
it doesn't look
It's a farmers
competitive.
league because Man
Man
City is
City.
making it a farmers
Man
league.
City is making it a farmers league.
Anyway,
by some
That's why
monies that
England. That's why Real Madrid continue to dominate. You know, that's why Spanish teams continue to dominate the
what?
Champions League, because they do
No,
not
because
allow.
they play less games.
No.
That's it.
Because they do not allow. They do not allow. You know, the control mechanisms that are in the English football system. You know, and that's why the problem is. That's why
there's no fair play.
That's why England has never won the World Cup. That's why England
that's because
being with the best league in the
they
world.
don't have talent. That
it's
is
simple.
is
It's simple.
basic.
All the talent is coming from elsewhere.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I want to go to the La Liga. You know, examples is given. Real Madrid and Barcelona will be miles ahead of everyone because of these. Not. Because of the absence of those UK laws, because the UK laws now, they even up the playing field. Yes, teams, you always have teams that are bigger than others, but the gap is not that big. As compared to the situation that obtains in La Liga. If you don't have laws and rules that even up the playing field, it's going to be Real Madrid, Barcelona, once in a while. What's the other thing? Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, Barcelona. You can't have that.
They have to have a system. It's like when you
What
you bring it home and then we say we overprotect teams like Dynamo's Highlanders. No, there's FC Platinum that's got the money bags. We've got against the Platinum Star.
Dynamo's
Exactly.
is beyond protecting.
Yeah,
that's why we are saying you can't keep protecting
PSL.
Liverpool. You can't keep protecting Manchester United. You can't keep protecting Arsenal and Chelsea. Oh, Chelsea, they belong to the oligarchs. Arsenal as well. But you can't keep protecting these two sides, Liverpool and Manchester City and Manchester United. Why?
What do you mean they're being
Open up
protected?
the market.
They're being protected by who?
It's a free market. Let market forces determine who wins
There's
the league.
no market
If somebody-
force here. You are just
Valentine.
buying your titles.
You've got the money.
Valentine. No.
Get the investment.
We want
talk about money.
you to use the money that you are generating from football. Simple.
Don't take it from.
You've got smaller teams like Cardiff that will never that will never experience what Leicester City experienced because of
Why?
that.
Why?
You know,
If Leicester
they can-
City could experience it, why can't they?
That's a once in a lifetime kind of thing. It can never happen again.
Never.
I'll tell you that.
Hey, listen,
Those other
guys.
teams will
Let's
kill
talk about
me.
money elsewhere. Let's talk about money elsewhere.
Yeah, man.
Let's talk about Kylian Mbappe moving to Real Madrid and how much that is a pinch and a slap on PSG. Like literally, PSG paid the guy $500 million in his career, and then he goes to Real Madrid for nothing and gets $100 million.
Yeah, but you see, the problem with clubs like PSG, they're like Manchester City.
Yeah,
These are amounts that they won't even fill. It's nothing to
They
them.
know it's about competition. They allowed him to go.
No, they did not allow him to
He was
go.
a pain in the neck.
They did not
they don't
allow
have
him
that
to
kind
go.
of problem in their system. They're like,
They-
we can afford you.
they didn't.
We can even pay you without playing.
They did not have any legal means by which to tie him down because the contract is running out.
Yeah.
So if they did their way, they would not have let him go. So don't say they
They offered him enough
it's on
money.
their benevolence.
The
No,
boy needs to win the Ballon d'Or.
it's
you
not
know
about
what
money.
It's about
He's going to Real Madrid, the biggest football
No,
institution
I
in the
don't-
world.
I don't deny that.
What
but
is PSG?
This will present a problem
Yes.
for
To
clubs
who?
in the long term.
Yeah.
What?
Why? Listen, why? Because you'll find players running out their contracts, all right, and not being loyal to clubs that have given them a chance. You've got a 20-year-old in Bellingham. Okay, he's playing for a big club, but with his talent, all right, he's groomed at a lower club that has given him a contract. All right, and then the club, instead of gaining something for the time that they spent with him, they say, we want to sell you for 200 million. We know Real Madrid are going to pay 200 million for you. You know. But Real Madrid, being smart technically, they know he's got a 1.5-year contract left in him. And they'll say, no, you know what? Why don't you just be a pain for the 1.5 years so that you become a free agent and we pay you, half of the 200 million you're supposed to pay. It goes into your pocket. And you see what it means? Clubs will fail to survive. And who gets to benefit? These big moneyed clubs. All right, and then you now want to come and blame, Manchester City for having enough money to spend.
Enough
and then
money, where are they
then when
getting
you're saying
the money?
Support these sides to say, don't allow the Kylian Mbappe situation to happen because teams like that won't benefit.
Yeah, but how are you
Imagine-
going to do that?
Imagine if it wasn't PSG.
What is wrong with the
With-
Kylian
with-
Mbappe situation?
what's
Kylian
wrong?
Mbappe signed. Let me ask you this question. Kylian Mbappe signed a contract, right? And he has no obligation to sign another one.
Yes,
They
he didn't want
agreed
to.
in the length of the contract. He says, okay,
Yeah.
the contract is coming to an end. I think I've done my part. I've won you titles. I've done this for you. It's time for me to go. I need bigger challenges. You should not
No.
sort of, you're
Bevan,
vilifying him
Bevan,
for doing something that
Bevan,
is illegal.
What we are saying is, teams don't negotiate for contracts maybe when it has finished. No. It's 2 years or a year and a half before it expires.
Yeah.
All right? Why are they doing that? They know you want to go away. You know? They know that you want to go away.
Yeah,
but
but
what they're saying is, just sign another year's contract. You know what it does to the team? It means that whoever wants to come and buy you,
Will then have
to pay
higher
something.
price. Yeah.
They have to pay something.
You
to
know,
the club.
you know what
Now,
Kylian knew. You know what Kylian knew.
did.
You know what Kylian knew.
did. He became greedy. You know what does
No,
that do?
no.
It's
Is that the
greediness.
word?
No, Kylian was not greedy. You know what Kylian knew?
Yeah.
Kylian knew if he's going to sign a year extension, like he's saying. When Real Madrid comes knocking, right, they were going to be given that
Ridiculous price.
ridiculous price that was going to chase
but
them
didn't
away.
Barcelona do
No,
that?
no, not
Didn't
because
Barcelona do that to
not-
Neymar?
s-
PSG paid.
And remember,
PSG
this is a childhood dream. You've got pictures in his room, literally Real Madrid everywhere.
That's why he
You see,
said
the boy.
it does not take away the selfishness part because it was his dream. It does not take
What?
out the
It's his dream.
Yes, his dream.
Okay,
He has
fine.
signed.
Sometimes
He
to
has
achieve your
signed
dreams,
the
you have to be
contract.
selfish.
He has signed the
But are you
contract.
saying he
The
wasn't
contract is
selfish?
coming to. How was he selfish?
He was selfish.
In what way?
Well,
Look at
from
where
his-
PSG put him. They
from
took
his-
him from Monaco.
Oh,
made him a world-class star.
No.
took him from
They
Monaco.
did not make him.
They
No.
made him.
PSG
made
took
him.
advantage.
No,
PSG
PSG
took
made
advantage
him.
of Monaco because
If he didn't
they.
have the kind of support players that he had, that PSG invested in, Mbappe would be the same player. You wouldn't be.
No. I disagree.
wouldn't be.
I'll tell you, that boy was fire even from Monaco.
Man.
But
That
if
boy.
you're
Develop. People
No,
develop. People
Okay,
develop.
guys.
no. Don't overrate PSG's contribution to the guys' talent.
No. You're underrating PSG's
No, what did they
contribution
do?
to Mbappe.
What did they do?
Yeah?
What did they do?
They
The money
paid him.
that they gave him.
They just
They
paid him.
paid him.
Yes.
Yeah, they paid
It's
him.
just pay him.
Paying
Yeah,
is
but
what
they
is
want the
motivation.
money back.
Yeah, paying is
They want to
motivation.
get the money back. Yes.
Imagine
But,
if he had
they
played
bought
with
him from
Monaco.
Monaco.
but
They bought him
the
from Monaco.
the talent was there. That Monaco
yes.
side. Listen, that Monaco side was just. Look at the players that he played alongside at that Monaco. Where are they today?
Okay.
They are in trouble wherever they are in Europe
PSG
in terms of talent. They are doing very well.
The
So
investment PSG made on
what
his
investment
team helped Mbappe
what
to be where he is
no,
today.
no.
You'll be recognized as a great player if he wasn't.
Mbappe. No, we were recognizing
tell-
him already.
Tell me
No.
one thing, guys. Talking about Real Madrid, how is it that Real Madrid had the Galacticos, the Rauls, the Beckhams in that squad, but never got charged for fair play? Where were they getting the money?
I think it was before the
It
FIFA
was
fair
before
play,
the FIFA fair play
rules.
came.
All right.
Yes.
And now you see how still smart business Real Madrid are doing. Imagine what cost it would have been to Real Madrid if Kylian Mbappe wasn't selfish and made a Dell dream with Real Madrid to say, I'm coming there as a free agent. Imagine how much they would have paid $250 million for that kind of player.
From a business point of view, if you've got a player like Kylian Mbappe playing in your team,
Yeah.
from a business point of view, in your head is that if he's going to leave,
Leave.
we're going
Definitely.
we're going to cash in on this.
Recoup something.
So let's
Here's the thing, Innocent.
Yeah.
Educate me or school me. Have you heard of something they call release clause?
yes.
Yes.
What happens? How does that work?
Well, if another club comes and wants to buy this player and meets the release clause, then
The player
They
goes.
could
player
have
goes.
just tied him down that
Because
way.
he couldn't sign.
When he signed that the last contract that is running out now, I think they should have just.
When was
included
that?
but the
When
hope,
was that?
But the hope was
When
Kylian
was
Mbappe
that?
would stay.
But Innocent, I think it's insanity. In all fairness, if you are PSG and you think that kind of talent will stay when Real Madrid comes knocking, because PSG, come on, let's. If I ask you, give me 5 top European clubs, would you include PSG?
Oh yeah, they belong up there.
Top 5.
With how many?
Top 5.
Wait,
Yeah.
with how many Champions Leagues?
Guys, don't put Arsenal and Chelsea there.
No, I'll say.
You're limiting the space.
We're talking
for
about
PSG.
squads.
When you talk about PSG,
Talking about
you're not,
squads.
they were nowhere near top.
Let's talk
European
about
clubs.
top
So
competitions.
which are the 5 for you? Which are the 5?
Well, not in
He's
any
gonna-
order.
wait,
Not
wait,
in
he's
not in
gonna-
any order.
We know what is going to start with.
Not in any order.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Real Madrid,
Yeah.
Barcelona,
Yeah.
Bayern Munich,
Yeah.
Manchester United, Liverpool, not Arsenal,
Juventus.
AC Milan, Juventus. These are the big clubs that you talk, and Ajax.
Ajax is bigger than PSG.
It's bigger than
Good
PSG.
PSG. Ajax is
I
one-
think, if I'm not mistaken, they probably have 3 Champions Leagues.
Champions League.
Yeah, yeah.
This is not
How
a
many
Mickey
do
Mouse club.
PSG have?
Wait.
We win.
Anyway, Chelsea's in there as well.
Well,
let's talk
Chelsea's
about
big in their own right.
talk
Arsenal,
about
unfortunately,
Champions
Arsenal, they've
League.
not won, but
They've got 3 Champions League.
Who?
They've got as much
Chelsea.
as you have.
Chelsea is big.
Yeah.
They've got as much as
Yeah,
Manchester United
but
have.
it's disrespectful
Wait,
to
guys.
No, they don't have as much as they have
Wait,
2. They have 2. They have 2. When did they win the third one?
Manchester United is the biggest club in the world. Okay, let's talk about the Euros.
No,
Let's talk about the
Liverpool-
Euros.
Liverpool in England is.
We're not going to finish this podcast, are we?
All right.
Okay,
What
let's talk about
Liverpool? The one that is coached by Slot.
PFN.
Okay.
He hasn't been unveiled yet. by the way. What are we
He's
talking
not
here?
a manager, he's a head coach.
He's a head coach. All right. Okay, let's talk about the Euros, guys. Defending champions are Italy.
Yeah.
And looks like the Euros is going to be very exciting. Germany are the host, and they look like they've got a squad that could actually compete at this year's edition of the Euros. Do you guys have teams that you think are going to be there at the top during the Euros?
I believe I want to think that German, for me, they always disappoint on home soil.
Yeah.
They don't usually win them because I think it's the pressure. And looking at this side, it's coming from a slump, and this could be their Phoenix kind of moment where they rise, and from the ashes. And I don't want to say they will win. They will get far, but I don't see them winning.
They could do a Cote d'Ivoire.
No.
Draw.
That's an African thing. You don't get
I
that in Europe.
certainly think finally they can sing It's Coming Home.
Yeah.
I think they
Wait,
can.
which one? England.
I think they've got the right. If they miss this generation, I think they can, because this is the generation that can win them.
With Southgate.
Yeah. You just need something to just get the boys kicking. Otherwise, that's a good side full of winners in that side, full of winners. People.
Which winners? You just don't be. Which winners?
There's Jude Bellingham.
Winners.
There's Trent Alexander. There's Foden. There's Declan Rice. There's
So your Declan Rice is your winner. What has he won?
Yeah?
What has he won?
He's the bright second place.
Come on. Hey, go
There's a
to sleep.
trophy for
Go
that.
to sleep. If you ask me, I feel these Euros, they're going to be like your Euro 2000.
Surprise.
No, in terms of competition, they're going to be tightly contested because the squads are very strong. You talk of your Germany, you talk of your France, you talk of your Portugal, you talk of your England, you talk of your Italy, Spain. You've got
Spain on the other hand, they've got a young squad.
but
they're rebuilding. Inexperience.
But they'll shock you. But if you ask me, I think this time around, Portugal can get it right again, because
Bevan.
I'm not talking about Cristiano. And if you ask me, I don't even. I personally would want him to be on the bench. You look at Portugal play. They have the talent. They are a balanced side.
Who's coaching? Martinez.
Yes.
He never wins
Guy
anything.
failed with Belgium, innit?
The golden generation of
The
Belgium.
golden generation.
You see,
failed.
this
It's gonna
golden
take-
generation thing is an exaggerated thing.
No, it's
He's
not.
talking about
No, it's not.
English golden generation. What is a golden generation?
Where you've
It's
got,
what you have in England.
you've got 2 players or 3 players in every position.
Yes.
That's a golden generation. Exceptionally talented players.
Yes.
That's a golden
Exceptional.
generation.
Yes.
Exceptional.
Now
You-
let's
you-
look.
you
Let's
know,
look at.
you know,
Let's look at the
Belgium has
Warriors.
always been
Let's
like
look
that.
at the Warriors. Our golden generation is playing against Lesotho.
You see,
on
it's
Friday.
still a golden generation. We had a golden generation during the days of the Dream Team. You've got
Those were dreamers. They never won anything or qualified.
No, Valentine. We don't want to digress. We don't want to digress. Please,
I mean,
don't.
People selling us dreams and say they never qualified or won anything, and people want to sell us those dreams.
But
Come
they
on.
played good football.
They never went to the African Cup of
Innocent,
Nations.
innocent.
Yes.
How many teams played Africa Cup of Nations?
Yeah.
How many teams played?
16.
Then
Yes, 16.
they were 16.
12 at first, then
Yeah.
16.
12.
Yeah.
12. So how many teams play AFCON today?
32.
You are literally given qualification on a silver platter.
But you fail.
Listen, those guys they
They're
had to
perennial failures.
they had to contend with unfair everything in West Africa.
West
Where
Africa.
you knew it's
Wait,
clear
yes,
they were
never
literally
gone through.
beaten.
Which generation has never gone through that?
Guys,
Which
wait.
generation has never gone through
Yeah,
that?
but it's less
Vieira
now.
generation, this Vieira generation
Hey.
that can have an easy AFCON.
Is that the topic that we're working on now?
I told him not to make us digress.
Right, Lesotho. We're playing against Lesotho on Friday, guys. All right, new coach.
You ask
interim
me.
coach.
You ask me. That's going to be the most difficult game that we're going to play of the 2 games.
Why?
Here's the thing. The problem playing against a side like Lesotho is you're going there with a big brother mentality. That's what naturally it comes when you're Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
You live in the past. You think you're still where you were.
Yeah.
So you go there with a big brother mentality and you think you're going to win. But here's the thing. Lesotho now is a squad comprised mostly of local best players. In fact,
They
it's
know each
local
other.
best players through and through. And you know what they've been doing? They have had periodically they have been coming together and playing. So they are more of a club like your regular football club. They are together. So
Valentine does not agree with you.
yes, you may not agree, but you know what? I will be with him on Friday. We will be doing the comment. So I will remind him. I told you, it's gonna be difficult. The Bafana game, no, it's not gonna be difficult because they will come with on a high horse and they will be shocked. So, but this Lesotho game, it's gonna be difficult.
be
Mark my
difficult.
words.
It's gonna be difficult because of that only.
You know what?
Because also of we are jokers.
Yeah.
We are jokers.
One thing
We're
that
clowns.
you forget is the kind of squad that we have, and I know you guys want to mention
What
issues today.
what kind of squad
Can I
do we have?
speak? Can I speak uninterrupted?
Valentine.
Now, this squad, I believe. I mean, we can't say local play. Where are they playing? Lesotho, for crying out loud. Yes, you might think it's about big mentality, whatever, big brother mentality, whatever, that will come into play. But I think we've got enough experience in terms of the technical department that we have to instill the discipline that to tell the players that, guys, you play
Come
at the
again.
highest level.
We have got what? We've
Wait,
got what?
wait, Bevan. Wait, Bevan.
I need to get you
Wait,
clearly, Valentine.
Wait, Bevan.
You have what? We have what? Come again, say that.
We've
thing.
got players playing in better leagues. All right? That they'll be told.
I wanted the verbatim part when you say technical thinking. What?
Yeah, we've got a good technical side. I mean, the experience of Mofu at 71. Very valuable person to have in.
Valentine, are you being sarcastic right
Come
now?
on.
You're
Come
being
on.
sarcastic.
Wait.
I sense sarcasm.
Can I just get in there?
Okay.
Right. We've got Sunday Chizambwa there. Sunday, with years of experience, he knows how to motivate players. He knows how to, deal with issues of respect as well, in terms of the caliber of players that we have who might come from different backgrounds. And you will tell them, guys, this is how we need to deal with this situation. That's the value that Mofu brings. Jaros Tapera, he has done well with junior football in Zimbabwe, contributed well, and now is leading a side at the highest level in the local Premier Soccer League. And he knows
how it becomes highest level when it buttresses your point. It becomes,
Bring your own points, Bevan. Then we've got Sol Chaminuka. I mean, technically, that guy is brilliant in terms of reading the game. You've got Texua Chiragwi. Wait, Texua Chiragwi.
But qualify some of these statements.
Texua Chiragwi.
Brilliant.
Wait.
Not that I'm denying, but I just want you to maybe.
Texua Chiragwi, young, energetic, reached the game well, did a Woodin last season against all odds to win the league here. Tells you the pedigree. Where was he? Where was he first half of the season?
Everything was set. Everything was set up for them.
Where was
Besides,
he first half of the season?
Not taking anything. Not taking.
Give him credit where
No
it's due.
credit I give.
Thank
Credit I
you.
give. But yes,
We're
here's the
done.
point. Here's
We're
the point.
done. We
You
have.
don't want to over, emphasize that, because how many games did they play
You
at
said
home?
you said I should evaluate.
How many games did they play at home?
I need to evaluate.
There were no stadiums throughout the country. Most of the games they played at Baobab.
I need to evaluate the quality of the technical department that we have. All right, to qualify it. And I'll tell you, this is the team that is going to shock you.
Right.
This is the team that will come with all 6 points out of South Africa.
You know what's going to be the worst thing?
This is a side that will
what's
bring home 6
You
points.
know what's going to be the worst thing is if Zimbabwe actually wins against Lesotho and South Africa, and then we have to come back and listen to this guy.
Exactly.
That
Be
would be
prepared for
the
that.
worst day
Be prepared for that.
You know what, Innocent?
I saw them
listen,
doing the drills.
I will not-
If drills were to win games,
Yeah.
those him 6 points in the bag, bro.
Listen, I will not sit here and tell you for any reason that I want Zimbabwe to lose. That would be insane on
It's
my part.
insanity.
It's insanity. I would want Zimbabwe to win.
So you're trying to say you're a realist.
No. I'm just saying, the thing with success, there are two things that I regard as obvious in this world: success and failure. A person who's succeeding, you can tell this was who's going to succeed. A person who's failing, you can tell this
Let's
was
not
going to fail.
pretend like in high school or wherever in the university where
You get-
those boys who used to drink all the time and never study, but they pass.
They pass.
Thank you.
Oh, they cheated.
So wait.
No, they never
They
cheated.
cheated.
They never cheated.
You want
they're
to
just
talk of
good enough.
people.
Wait. Are you saying that Gyro? Okay. Thank you very much, guys, for joining us for this podcast. We'll be back again next week for the latest of what's happening in your sporting world.